Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning news on AUTV. Today is 10 February 2026, Tuesday. I am Samira Franklin. Coming up with the headlines. Alleged vote buying, I have reinstated my innocence to the committee. Baba Jamal. Local government ministry equips MMDAS with sanitation to keep Greater Accra clean. NPP flag bearer raise DMB called Center Group commends NAPO for rolling Baumia's way. Mahama swears in 5 new envoys, charges them to pursue rest agenda. Second-year KNUST student dies after falling off the second floor of campus hostel. News in details. I appeared before the committee chaired by Mr. Kofi Totobi Kweichi to investigate the alleged cases of vote buying during last Saturday's primaries held in the Ayawaso East constituency. I used the opportunity to reiterate my innocence and firmly deny any attempts on my part to induce voters. Baba Jamal wrote. The 3-member investigations committee is chaired by a former minister for national security, Kofi Totobi Kweichi. The committee has been tasked to submit a report with recommendations on February 10th. According to Baba Jamal, indeed, I have previously contested 2 primaries in Ayawaso East constituency and on both occasions lost to the late member of parliament. May Allah grant him Jannah. In each instances, I humbly accepted the outcome in the spirit of party unity and cohesion. In fact, during the last primaries leading up to the 2024 elections, I secured 309 votes against the winners' 452 votes. My growing popularity among our cherished party supporters in the constituency is a result of the initiatives I have undertaken, my integrity, and our shared commitment to secure better representations for Ayawaso East in Parliament. He thanked the committee for the opportunity to appear before them and also extended his gratitude to the delegates of the Ayawaso East constituency for the confidence and trust they have reposed him to lead the NDC into the by-elections slated for March 3rd. I remain driven by our collective desire to bring meaningful development to the constituency and improve the lives of our people, he stated.
We make ourselves available to go. Oh yes, I've been invited to meet the committee later today, and as I said, I will make myself available for any investigation to go on so that our names will be cleared, so that everybody will have confidence in the system. We don't have anything to hide, and so we will make ourselves available to go and respond to whatever investigation that they want to conduct.
What message do you have for your supporters?
No, I will ask my supporters to stay calm. You have seen the crowd here who have come to show solidarity. I am grateful to them, but everybody should stay calm, because let's allow the processes to go on and let the party.
According to the ministry, this is in line with the government's unwavering commitment towards strengthening environmental sanitation service delivery at the local government level. Speaking at the commissioning of sanitation tools and equipment, the Deputy Minister of Local Government, Retana Odole Sowa, charged all the MMDCEs to ensure that the equipment are put to proposed use. He said, Let me emphasize that these assets must be properly documented, adequately secured, and properly used to justify the confidence government has placed in our local authorities. Sanitation is not the responsibility of the government alone. It requires the collective effort of assemblies, traditional authorities, religious leaders, community leaders, the private sector, civil society, and entire citizenry. I therefore urge all stakeholders to work collaboratively to sustain the gains of National Sanitation Day in Ghana. On the National Sanitation Day, she expressed concern about how some corporate institutions exempt themselves from the exercise. The week preceding the Saturday, the MMDAS should make sure that they carry out the announcement to every electoral area so that we will sensitize and conscientize the people to come out to support the exercise. Saturday, we went round. The companies were there and their surroundings were not clean. We were encouraging them to support the MMDAs to ensure that everywhere is clean, she added. The Dean of the MMDC is John Desmond Sowanai, receives the items on behalf of his colleagues called the government to increase the sanitation allocation as they remain committed to ensure a clean city. It is very important that Ghanaians have maintenance culture to ensure that as we receive them, we put them in good use. But for some time, they will still stand the test of time. So yes, I can assure you that they will be put to good use. We will maintain them and we will ensure that Accra is the cleaner than ever, he said. The items which were handed over to all the 29 MMDAs in the Greater Accra region include 550 waste bins, 970 rakes, 1,000 shovels, 1,600 hand gloves, 120 Wellington boots, 1,000 long brooms, and 100 wheelbarrows. The ministry said other regions will benefit in due course and sweepers are going to be deployed into the principal streets of Accra to ensure that they are clean everywhere during the day and midnight, 24-hour sanitation. By Samuel Yeboah Adams. The Ejiso Municipal Assembly, through the National Council of Persons with Disabilities and the Municipal Disability Fund Management Committee, has disbursed the Disability Common Fund to 58 beneficiaries across the municipality. The support is aimed at empowering persons with disabilities and their caregivers to become economically independent through small-scale businesses and vocational activities. The items distributed include 2 making machines, pepper and tomato grinding machines, deep freezers, wheelchairs, fufu pounding machines, and sewing machines. In addition, 5 caregivers received various sums of money to support pretty trading, while 6 PWDs were also given cash to engage in the sale of perishable goods. The exercise also saw some special support packages. A beneficiary received a popcorn machine, gas cylinder, and a bag of popcorn from the municipal chief executive, January Asante, to help start a business. Another beneficiary was presented with 7,000 check to support his father's agrochemical business. Other items distributed included a laptop, a gas oven for a bakery business, and cash grant to support start-up ventures for caregivers of some PWDs. Speaking at the event, the MCE of Ejiso, January Asante, said the initiative is part of the effort by the Assembly to improve the livelihoods of persons with disabilities and ensure their full participation in socio-economic activities. Beneficiaries expressed gratitude to the Assembly and the National Council on Persons with Disabilities, describing the support to as timely and life-changing. The Ejisto Municipality Assembly has assured residents that it remains committed to promoting inclusion and improving the welfare of persons with disabilities in the municipality. Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh's tireless efforts in helping Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia to be elected as the new Patriotic Party presidential candidate for the 2028 elections has been recognized and duly rewarded. The DMB Cult Center, one of the MPP formidable groups that benefited from the generosity and support of Dr. Prempeh and Napo during the recent campaign period, has presented a touching citation to the former emerging minister. According to the group, Napo, aside standing firm behind them, consistently provided long logistical support, which enabled them to perform their important duties, thereby helping Dr. Bawumia to emerge as the winner in the MPP elections. The DMB Cult Center members said it will be wrong to their part not publicity expresses their profound gratitude and appreciation to Napo, whom they describe as a selfless individual and a strong pillar in the MPP family. We wish to express our profound gratitude to you for your generosity and unwavering support towards the DMB Call Center. Part of the citation presented by Hajira Mohammed, a leading member of the DMB Call Center group, to Napo on Monday, read: your timely intervention and committed to initiative that enhances effective communication and service delivery, particularly in helping effectively disseminate and amplify the vision of Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia to the delegates and electorate of our party. The new Patriotic Party have made a significant difference in the success and growth of the important platform. Your support has not only strengthened the operational capacity of the call center, but has also reinforced our mission to provide efficient, responsive, and people-centered services. This distribution reflects our visionary leadership, dedications to develop, and genuine concern for empowering institutions that serve the public. The citation continued: we are deeply appreciative of your continued encouragement and confidence in this initiative. Your support has laid a strong foundation for sustainability and long-term impact, and it will continue to inspire excellence and professionalism in service. Napo, who seems emotional, commended the DMB Call Center members for recognizing his tireless efforts behind the scenes during the campaign period, urging the DMB Call Center group and other NPP members to sustain their good works for the party ahead of election 2028. President John Dramani Mahama has sworn in 5 new ambassadors to represent Ghana abroad, taxing them to immediately advance the country's economic interests on the global markets. The newly appointed envoys will serve in Saudi Arabia, the Republic of Mali, Cuba, Situ, and Malta. At the swearing-in ceremony on 9 February 2026, the president charged the ambassadors to pursue economic diplomacy to attract foreign investments. He underscored the role of diplomatic missions strengthen bilateral relations, and supporting national development priorities. The 5 envoys being sworn in. Ghana diplomacy will be judged not by ceremony alone, but by results. Your work must translate into jobs, growth opportunities, security, and measurable benefits of our people. You are expected to pursue economic diplomacy with agency by attracting strategic investment, expanding non-traditional exports, promoting tourism, facilitating innovation and technology transfer, and strengthening Ghana's competitiveness in global markets, the president said. He
Ghana's
added that
diplomacy will be judged not by its ceremony alone, but by results. Your work must translate into jobs, growth, opportunities, security, and measurable benefits for our people. You are expected to pursue economic diplomacy with urgency by attracting strategic investments, expanding non-traditional exports, promoting tourism, facilitating innovation and technology transfer, and strengthening Ghana's competitiveness in global markets. Every partnership you build, every market you open, and every investor you attract must serve a broader national purpose. The government has embarked on a reset agenda grounded in integrity, efficiency, accountability, and results-driven governance. As heads of mission, you are required to reflect this national reset by moving from passive representation to purposeful engagement, from routine reporting to proactive problem solving, and from presence to impact. Your mission plans must be firmly aligned with Ghana's development priority.
second-year student at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology has died after fall of the second floor of his campus hostel. This was confirmed by a statement issued by the management of the KNUST. In a statement, the KNUST management said it received with deep sadness the news of the death of one of its students, Mr. Ransford Amankwa Asomani, a second-year student of the BSc Agribusiness Management Program. According to preliminary reports, Mr. Asomani fell from the second floor of an off-campus hostel in Ayeduase in the early hours of Sunday, the 8th of February 2026. He was immediately rushed to the KNUST hospital by his colleagues, with support from the KNUST District Police Petroleum Team, but was unfortunately pronounced dead on the arrival. His parents have been duly informed and the body has been deposited at the hospital mortuary, pending autopsy. Management is deeply saddened by this unfortunate incident and extends heartfelt condolences to the family of Mr. Ransford Amankwa Asomani and entire University of Community. The KNUST Police, in collaboration with the University Security Services, has commenced investigation into the incidents. Management will provide further updates to the media and the public as soon as all the facts are established. KNUST remain committed to the safety, security, and well-being of all student staff, and the statement said.
So, the early hours of yesterday, Sunday, we got a distress call that one of our students had fallen from the second floor of a hostel off campus, precisely around the Ayeduase area. The student, the colleagues were trying to help move into the university hospital. And fortunately, the KNUST District Patrol team met them, so they were supported and moved to the hospital immediately. Unfortunately, the doctors pronounced him dead when they arrived. It's a sad situation. The university management is very sad about it. The whole university community is in shock. And we have actually deployed the counselors to counsel other colleagues who are living in that hostel, including the family and parents of the deceased. Ransford Asomani is a second year agribusiness student.
A statement on the official Facebook page of Dr. Tony Ahumbi, Chief Executive Officer of PHDC, February 9, 2026, said the year would see preparatory work at Jomoro in the Western region translate into visible progress on the ground. He described 2026 as a pivotal year of the corporation. We want to move from talk to action, he said, highlighting that the project is poised to transition from the concept to execution after years of planning and stakeholder agreements. At the Petroleum Hub Development Corporation, we have declared 2026 as a year of action. It is not just a slogan, but a leadership commitment shared by the board and management to translate vision into measurable progress at the Petroleum Hub project site in Jomoro, Western Region. On the 5th of February 2026, the governing board of the PHDC completed a 3-year board retreat in Koforidua. I was encouraged by the depth of insight, unity and resolve demonstrated by our board chairman, Mr. George Blay Morkey, and members of the board. Since their inauguration, the board has shown a clear appreciation of the responsibility we carry, not just to his project, but to the future of Ghana's energy and industrial development. What gives me a greatest confidence is the wrong alignment between the board and management. When leadership is united, execution becomes possible. When execution is sustained, legacy is built. The Petroleum Hub is more than an infrastructure initiative. It is an opportunity to reshape Ghana's energy landscape, create lasting value, and leaving behind systems that will serve generations. Our task is to ensure that history remembers this moment not for the plans we made, but for the actions we took. The work continues. The responsibility is ours. The legacy is what we build, starting now. He wrote. Before I end the news, headlines recap. Alleged vote buying. I have reinstated my innocence to the committee, Baba Jamal. Local government ministry equips MMDAs with sanitation tools to keep Greater Accra clean. NPP flag bearer raised DMB call center group commends Napo for role in Baumia's win. Mohammed swears in 5 new envoys, tried them to pursue rest agenda. Second-year University student dies after falling off second floor of campus hostel. My name is Samira Franklin. The end of the morning news. Up next, sports news.